Joker could play, Giannis could play, Dame, a couple of these guys could play, but a lot of these can't play. Like Ben Simmons, that motherfucker need to be arrested. At some point, the student must kill the master to become the master. So when I came in, I didn't give a shit about Barkley or Jordan, none of those guys. I wanted to be the man. I want the spot. So I hate Rudy Gobert.
Why don't you like Rudy, though?
Money. $250, you don't deserve it, though.
Shaquille O'Neal didn't hold back on Inside the NBA, saying, "People say Charles and I ruined the game because the product issued." He's fed up with what he sees as mediocrity in today's NBA. Shaq has never been one to idolize anyone, not even legends.
So when I came in, I didn't give a shit about Barkley or Jordan, none of those guys.
If you were a rookie now, which...
I've been making $700 million.
$700 million.
Easily.
I was going to ask you which all-star you would want to team up with.
Nobody. I grew up watching karate movies. At some point, the student must kill the master to become the master. So when I came in, I didn't give a shit about Barkley or Jordan, none of those guys. I wanted to be the man. I want the spot. So if I...
As a four-time champ and Hall of Famer, Shaq says he won't praise players who haven't earned it, no matter who gets mad. And if Shaq were on the league's competition committee, his message would be simple: stop copying each other and build your own identity. Listen what he said.
What would you do if you were in that commission committee? What would you say about three-point shots and all that stuff right now?
I would just, and the commissioner touched on this, I would just urge the team to just try to build their own identity. 'Cause right now we have a copycat league. I think that's unexciting for the fans. For example, Bulls ran that triangle. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
Steve Nash and Amari ran the pick and roll. Doesn't matter. San Antonio Spurs had that high-low. It doesn't matter. Rip Hamilton and Reggie Miller were coming off with, and Ray Allen were coming off with million screens. It doesn't matter. And I just think that adds excitement, especially for your team. Now that, like I've said it many times, everybody's doing that dribble handoff and shooting threes. And I just want the players to protect the product, because the product is at an all-time high. They're making money. Yeah. And when you protect the product, you just keep making more and more and more. Like I hear that Luka's going to be making $90 million a year. That's beautiful. So we have to protect that.
One of Shaq's most explosive comments came when he lit into Ben Simmons on the big podcast. "You didn't hold back. Ben Simmons, that motherfucker needs to be arrested," he said. Shaq was referring to Simmons' massive $250 million contract and his minimal on-court production.
But, people get mad. It's just a product of what I see. I've seen what greatness is. Been there, played with them. I don't see that all the time over here. So you want me to give these motherfuckers the same props I'm giving them? That shit will never happen. So you can call it hate if you want. But even with the word hate, like these kids that like to throw that word around. If you ain't great and I'm great, how the fuck can I hate on you? That don't make no sense. I'm in the building. You're not in the building. So how the fuck can I hate on you? People say Charles and I, we're ruining the game talking about the product, because the product is shit. Fuck, show me greatness. Like, y'all pay a lot of money for these shoes, and I want to see because be great. And I'm going to always stay on them and motivate them to be great. They can call it hate I want, but I ain't sucking these out just because they're making $400 million. A lot of these can't play, and they know it. In any era, they can't play. Just saying. Pick and roll, one-on-one. I fucking can't play, dog. Joker could play. Giannis could play. Dame, a couple of these guys could play, but a lot of these can't play. Like Ben Simmons, that motherfucker need to be arrested. Ben Simmons need to be arrested. $250 for that shit.
Arrested, did you say?
Arrested. $250 million for that bullshit. Get the fuck out of my face. Robbing people, man. Can't do that.
Shaquille O'Neal's anger stems from what he sees as the league rewarding underperformance. He views Simmons, who has dealt with injuries, mental health issues, and declining stats, as a symbol of everything wrong with how stars are pampered and paid today. Shaq argued that fans are getting robbed, saying Simmons was stealing money and disrespecting the game. This wasn't just a hot take. It was personal. Shaq has said in past interviews that Simmons ignored his private advice, and now he's doubling down publicly, calling the whole situation disgraceful. Shaq didn't stop at Simmons. He took aim at an entire generation of NBA players. In his own words, a lot of these motherfuckers can't play, and they know it in any fucking era. According to Shaq, the modern NBA is full of empty stats, soft players, and overpaid names who wouldn't survive in the physical, competitive league he dominated in. When Shaquille O'Neal says he doesn't like someone's game, it usually comes with a sharp critique. Shaq didn't just respond to Rudy Gobert. he declared war on an entire generation of soft big men.
Recently had comments, and Rudy Gobert had his opinion on how he felt. You made your opinion on him, but you responded to criticism by saying that I'm gonna show you.
That's it.
If you want to talk that, I'm gonna show you when I get in between those lines.
You know it's not personal because you've been in the trenches with me. If I'd have said some shit like that to you, you'd have came in pissed off.
I'd have come in there to tear somebody's head off, lock me in the room with that, and I promise you I come out.
And that's what I like. So a lot of these big men, when I put out these challenges, they fail the test because they respond.
They sensitive now.
Sensitive. When I speak, I try to speak from facts. It may come out wrong, and you may think I'm hating. And his comments, you're trying to stay relevant. I got 15 commercials. Keep talking about it.
On the big podcast, Shaq dropped a bombshell. I fucking hate Rudy Gobert.
I hate Rudy Gobert.
Why don't you like Rudy,
That
though?
motherfucker
Money.
making $250. You don't deserve it, dog. As the president of the Big Man Lions, you making big money. Play like a big man.
Right.
That's it. Play like a big man. Throw some bowls, knock some people out. Don't be letting little white dudes from Denver dunk on you and talk to you. Then you got to grab them by the neck at the last second. Come on, bro. That's it. If you're going to get paid big money, play big.
Right.
I just want Shaq to still be on TV when Rudy gets into the Hall of Fame because it's going
If
to.
Rudy Gobert gets into the Hall of Fame,
Into the Hall of Fame.
if Rudy Gobert gets to the Hall of Fame, I'll wear this dress to the ceremony.
To Shaq, money should follow dominance. And if you can't live up to the title of franchise center, then you're not worth the paycheck. Shaq says if you ain't great like LeBron, don't expect flowers, because I've seen real greatness and most of y'all ain't it.
So you think LeBron's longevity is a byproduct of the change in the physicality of the game, too?
Definitely. Okay. Less physical. Right now, you get a flagrant foul, you get fined, suspended. Like, guys ain't even fouling hard no more. Back before,
Surprisingly, even in the middle of his skating attacks, Shaq recently gave Rudy Gobert a rare moment of praise. After Gobert's monster 27-point, 24-rebound performance against the Lakers in the 2025. On Inside the NBA, he said, Rudy Gobert is dominating. I'm happy for him. Shaq made it clear that one good game doesn't erase years of what he sees as underperformance. He still believes Gobert has a long way to go before getting the stamp of approval from the old school legends. For now, Shaq is watching and waiting to see if the Timberwolves center can truly earn his respect in the long run. But in the end, this has never just been about stats or money for Shaquille O'Neal. It's about respect. Respect for the game. Respect for the legends who built it. And respect that, in his eyes, has to be earned, not handed out through hype, social media, or padded contracts. So whether you love his takes or think he's stuck in the past, one thing is clear. Shaq isn't going to bite his tongue. He's going to keep calling it exactly how he sees it. And if today's players want his respect, they'll have to fight for it, just like he did